Hello guys, good day to all. This is Mike Padua and we're back to our latest update on Typhoon Leon with the international name Kong-rey. This is for today, Thursday morning, October 31st, 2024. This is our English version brought to you by Typhoon 2000 and Naga College Foundation. But before we begin, we'd like to thank our partners, Aboitiz Power, Bank of the Philippine Islands, Sustainable with You. If you're interested, just click on the link up here. Or if you're watching via Facebook, visit the description page for more details regarding BPI Sustainable with You. The local government of Naga City, headed by our Honorable Mayor Nelson Legacion and our Honorable Congressman of the 3rd District of Camarines Sur, Congressman Gabi Bordado. So let's begin now with the update. Where's Leon? Leon just passed very close to Batanes last night, early morning. Beginning last night to early morning. And it's now accelerating at 20 kph, passing in the vicinity of Orchid Island in along the southern tip of Taiwan. And is expected to make landfall around noon or 2 p.m. this afternoon. And we expect the system to continue to decay as it interacts across the mountains of the central mountain range of Taiwan. So it's still quite a large system, measuring about 1,000 kilometers across. The wind radius and the rain area is still quite large. But it's only affecting Cagayan Valley, Ilocos provinces, and Batanes, Babuyan Group of Islands in particular. And starting to the winds starting to weaken as it moves towards the northwest. We have here another LPA, which is medium chance of becoming a tropical cyclone, but we are going to focus on this after a few days. There's no worry. The track of this system will move towards this direction, not towards the Philippine territory. Okay. And if we take a look now at the latest zoom-in satellite animation from tropical tidbits, .com, since we have so many sources when it comes to satellite loops. So the storm right now, you can clearly see here the decaying eye wall of the system, the sign that the system is starting to lose strength as it interacts across the mountains of Taiwan, although we have still low shear over the area, and the oceanic heat content or the tropical cyclone heat potential is somewhat cooler compared to areas over the Philippine Sea. And this is the area of Itbayat and Batan Islands in Batanes, and starting to improve. The eye wall is starting to move away. And the reason behind also why the system is decaying is the eye wall replacement cycle. It's all the eye wall is being replaced by a new one, but it's not kicking in since it's already close to the landmass of Taiwan. It affects the circulation of this weather system. Over here, over the area of Extreme Northern Luzon, Ilocos provinces, Kalinga, Apayao, and Northern Cagayan, some improvement of the weather will be expected today. Now let's take a look at the latest radar imagery from the Central Weather Administration of Taiwan. This is from the windy.com app. You can clearly see here the impressive radar signature of this typhoon, which has been downgraded from a super typhoon since yesterday. It only lasted for 6 hours because of the eye wall replacement cycle. I'm going to show to you later what happened during the eye wall replacement cycle. So right now it's moving past to the north of Lanyu Island. This is Orchid Island. It's the Taiwanese name of this island, and it's approaching the eastern or the southeastern coastal areas of Taiwan, and it's most likely to make landfall in the vicinity of Taitung, somewhere there around noontime or 1 or 2 p.m. Depends on the speed, but it's accelerating. Yesterday or last night, the forecast calls for landfall around early evening, but since it has accelerated, it's likely to be earlier than forecasted. Okay, so you can clearly see here some dry intrusion of dry air as the system interacts across the mountains of Taiwan. Here's the eye wall replacement cycle via the mimic product of CIMSS. This is now the old eye wall. You can clearly see here this is the old eye wall, and this is the new eye wall. Okay, so it's starting to replace the old one, but it looks like it will be too late since it's already interacting across the mountains of central Taiwan. So most likely it will continue to weaken prior to landfall. Here's the water vapor image from tropicaltidbits.com. For the past 6 hours, it's starting to decay, the rain bands as well as the eye. Although it's still impressive, quite rugged, around 75 kilometers across the diameter of this eye. And the rain bands is starting to decay as it interacts over the mountains of Taiwan. So most likely it could be downgraded into a category 2 as it makes landfall. Right now the wind speeds is down to 205, downgraded to category 3 from category 4. Around 2 a.m. it's still at 215. It's only around 205 as of this time. Elsewhere across the Philippines, over the western sections of Luzon, there might be some southwesterly wind flow, bringing some moisture, some showers. Here over Bicol region, Naga, we are experiencing some cloudy conditions, light breeze, and some passing light showers. It's only today that we are experiencing it due to the arrival of this southwesterly wind flow. Here's the track that we created last night, 11 p.m. We are going to release a new one around 1 to 2 p.m. this afternoon, so watch out for that update at our Facebook page and at our advisory page, typhoon2000.org, as well as our portal page, typhoon2000.ph. So this was around 11 p.m. last night. Right now, it's somewhere here. I'm gonna use the zoom image, so there you go. Right now, the system is here. So it's right on track, although it has moved a little faster. So 8 a.m. here is, in reality, is here. And right now, it's located here. Okay? So landfall over the coastal areas of Taitung County is approximately between 12 to 2 p.m. So Filipino community is living over Taiwan. Please take all necessary precautions. You're under violet alert. When it comes to violet alert, this is high risk of more than 100 millimeters of rainfall, as well as wind gusts of more than 100 to 130 or more kph. Here's the Asian tracks monitoring Kong-rey, and generally it will track here over the south central portion of Taiwan. And then tomorrow early morning it will be over the Taiwan Strait. So the area of Taichung will also experience typhoon or worsening conditions within the next 24 hours. And here's the multimodal diagnostic comparison. For the next 3 days, the system is will start to decay due to land interaction. And although look at the wind shear, it's perfectly healthy. The wind shear is very low. That's why it manages to reach super typhoon threat briefly. But right now it's decaying because of cooler sea surface temperature near the coast of Taiwan, as well as the eye wall replacement cycle, which manages the system to weaken as the eye wall replaces a new one. Okay, and most importantly is the terrain of Taiwan. So most likely this will start to weaken. And here's the wind shear, perfectly low. For the oceanic heat content or the tropical cyclone heat potential, the system is right now is currently here. Let me refresh this page. Okay, hold on. This is from the CIMSS tropical cyclone page. Let me move to the Where's the oceanic heat content? There you go. So it's just a category 3 storm, and it's moving over cooler oceanic heat content, so it will continue to decay until landfall. Here's the wind and pressure forecast for the next 3 days. Tomorrow, it will rapidly weaken into a tropical storm over the coast of southeastern China. Saturday, it's already gone. And we have here another system, LPA 90W, which is having a hard time to organize. And on Monday, November 4, it might become a tropical depression, a small one, a midget one, moving towards the north. Nothing to worry about. It will not enter or visit our country. So there you go, Wednesday. And it will be absorbed by a frontal system on November 6th. And we have a surge of the northeast monsoon that will bring some busy conditions across Luzon between November 7 to 9 or next weekend. So during All Souls Day, we expect good weather, but don't forget to bring your umbrellas and rain gear if you are visiting your loved ones. There will be some isolated rain showers and thunderstorms, but overall it's good. For the American model, the system here, 90W, is likely to intensify based on their forecast, but it's a weak one. Nothing to worry about. It will track towards the north as well. And we are looking at the surge of the northeast monsoon come November 6, 7, 8 to 9, affecting the eastern sections of Luzon. On the last part of the model run, we have here another cyclone to the east-northeast of Guam. Nothing to worry about. It's moving towards the west-northwest. And it's not yet sure since the forecast is more than 5 days, highly uncertain. Okay, what else? Here's the rain forecast. Right now, the 24-hour rain forecast for Taiwan. It looks like these are 24-hour rain accumulation up to 400 plus millimeters. As we take a look at this slider. So pardon me. I have some coughs and colds for the past few days. So look at this. There are some values here reaching a high of 430 millimeters. Okay, along the central mountain range of Taiwan. So that's the rain generated by Typhoon Leon. So if we move this slider on November 1 to November 2, improving weather conditions over Taiwan here in the Philippine Islands. Here across the Philippine Islands, it looks like normal weather will persist through the weekend until November 4. Okay, so here's another shot of the precipitation, 24-hour precipitation until 10 a.m. tomorrow over the vicinity of Taiwan. More than 300 millimeters of rainfall. So this is very high risk of flooding and landslides over the low-lying areas and river system of Taiwan. As for the wave heights, it's extremely rough across the northern part of the Philippines. Okay, over Batanes, Babuyan, it's quite 5 to 10 meters in wave heights. While over the Philippine Sea, it's moderate to rough as well, and also across the west of Luzon. Over the inland waters of the Philippine Islands, it remains okay, half a meter to 1 meter in wave heights. So if you are a fisherman, it's okay to fish around here over the central waters of our country. And for the Global Tropics Hazards Outlook issued yesterday by the Climate Prediction Center, valid for the next 2 to 3 weeks. For week 2, November 6 to 12, we are on the dry phase of the modern Julian oscillation, so we expect below average rainfall of more than 60%. While here, On weekly, valid November 13 to November 19, continued below average rainfall of more than 60 or more than 65% will prevail across the country. Not necessarily that we don't have any rainfall, but these are isolated and shorter duration. So it's really below average for the next 2 weeks. So we must enjoy this. Let's hope that the return of the wet phase of the Batanes oscillation is not strong and won't trigger tropical cyclone formation, but the next phase of the wet conditions of the MJO is likely around the last week of November. So we will give you the latest on that in the coming days. Again, this is Mike Padua saying good day to all. Stay safe always. Those people living across extreme northern Luzon, the worst is over. The storm is expected to make landfall over Taiwan in the next few hours, and improving weather conditions will persist in the coming days. So thank you so much. God bless, and we'll see you again this weekend.